Hello everyone and welcome to QHSE Concept channel for videos on health, safety and quality. So today I have brought you another topic very important for safety and safe environment working, about office safety. So why is office safety so important? So if you go to YouTube and see office accidents, very funny type of accident videos you can see. And we all think that no, in our office it is not possible. This is not possible. Like, we always feel like that, but no. Crux of the thing is, every office, any kind of accident can happen, and due to which we always routinely carry out a office safety brief, like a toolbox talk or routine a toolbox talk, and we of course emphasize the need for office safety, office related awareness of one should be aware of their office in during working. So he should be aware that how he has to go to exit, where are the exit doors. He should know what kind of exit during earthquake to follow. For example, fire for during that time, what to do. So emergency, you need to know what is going on and how he should behave in an emergency environment. And without panicking, he should remember this. And he should follow just like safety in at site, safety of office, of safety inside the office is equally important. And why not? Safety is a very important concept, need to be taken care of every time. So there are I've brought you one simple write-up which we can go through. So office safety is also part of the workplace safety. Depending on the nature of the job and business, there are various factors that impact the health and safety and well-being, etc. So at the workplace, ergonomic working condition. So what is ergonomic? So ergonomic is design of office material to suit the workplace. So you can see that the modern tables and chairs which are come for computer, they are so designed that the height of when you sit on the chair is adjustable so that your head height is equal to the height of the computer, so that you can see easily in properly. So this is called as ergonomic design. So everything in office is designed these days ergonomically. You must have seen the switches and everything are properly kept below the ground, so that it is accessible properly and it is not difficult to access. You can see that the accessibility of the trip distribution board is also at a prominent place, and it is easy to access that. So it should not be blocked, and it should always be kept. In any case of trip and any hazard, the person can easily open it. Should keep it like that. Then these are the I'll just go through the list of office safety so that everyone is aware in this video. So periodic office inspection and recommended control measure might be helpful to prevent the control of incident injuries. So periodic office inspection. Why we are doing office inspection is because when you are working in an office for years and years together, you can see a buildup of a lot of documents, paperwork lying here and there, files lying here and there, mess around the workplace. Many people are keeping their table tidy. Many people, I am thinking that I don't know how they are working in this environment. There's such clutter and mess lying around that one is surprised. So if you do a routine inspection and find out the culprit, then send out a report saying table so and so cluttered. So in this environment, name and shame works. So such that a person will be aware that okay, in the report his table was the worst. So obviously he will all our mothers have always told us to be tidy and neat. But when it comes to office, we keep all that advice at home, and we come to the office and then we behave very, very irrationally. So that's office inspection helps identify such people and also create a control on that type of environment. We can always see that near the printer, there will be a lot of unused paper, used paper, back-to-back printed paper, or half printed paper lying around, and no one is bothered, because if the 10 people are accessing the printer, you can't catch the culprit who has done that. So it is obvious that printer tidiness and all that is very paramount importance in an office. In many companies take it very, very seriously. In Middle East and Europe, office is a very a place where tidy and neatness is observed. So emergency action and communication, it should be very clear in an office what to do in times of emergency, what communication to protocol to follow. Then dress code, there are many companies who are having a dress code. Then potential risk of wet floor, slip, trip and fall, fire, etc. For example, when mopping the floor, there should be a signboard saying it is wet. So that signboard is required in an office, because when we are mopping or cleaning, many people are walking thinking about their job, and they may not know that the floor is wet and they may fall. And you know that in the office or at site, any fall may result into a fracture, whether it is a hairline fracture, it's a dislocation or fracture. It's a part of the accident that can happen if you fall in office because of slips and trips. Many times we can see cable management around the computer is so poor. The person, when he gets up, he gets entangled in his own wires and he falls. So all this kind of thing results into very bad office environment. You can see many times the phone also, the phone wire is so mangled up that it can create problem. So potential risks, you need to be aware, and you need to educate others also that it can be a problem. So electrical equipment also another part of our job. Many people I can see they are using this water heater for the making tea or coffee, which is just near to the electrical appliance, and when he will put more water, obviously the water will boil out. So such scenarios are commonly seen in office, which can be avoided. Then office furniture, we need to take care of the office furniture and make sure that the office furniture is always good, tidy. Make sure that when you come to office, you clean the desk, and when you go out of the office, make sure that the desk is clean and tidy. Then it may happen that you found one chair which is, if anybody sits on that, will fall down. So such chairs need to be, quarantined, need to be kept aside with a signboard saying do not use. Otherwise, then we are all having fun that okay, let us keep it. Someone will come and use it and fall, and then we will have all have a laugh, which is not a kind of situation anybody would want to have in an office. So avoid such easy or cheap tricks up your sleeve. Then filing cabinets and racks need to be used properly, and need to be having the files which you use or which you don't use. Those files need to go in archive, and from there it can be discarded after 3 years or 5 years, depending on the company's policy. And then ergonomics, I already spoke about ergonomics. Office chemicals, there are certain chemicals used in the office for cleaning, and everyone must know what are those and what should be avoided. And if it is found that any chemical bottle is lying anywhere around, need to be given back to the cleaner. And everyone in the office needs to know where is the medical and first aid information available. So it is obvious that in case of emergency medical and first aid information, in a panic, in a couple of minutes, you need these kind of things. If, for example, a person is fallen down and he has a swollen arm or a leg, obviously the ice, you need to know where it is kept. Because I have seen if you put the ice in a proper first few minutes, then the swelling will not happen. And then it takes care of the blood circulation in that area, and the things can be avoided to make bad. Then incident, accident, near miss reporting. So anybody fell down or any kind of situation happened, this must be reported to a safety officer so that he will keep the tab of all these, and then he will try to ensure that such situations are avoided in the future. So what are the tips for such an ideal office environment? So you should know and understand the risk. You're operating a lot of device inside the office. You are doing a lot of work inside the office. You're staying here almost 10 hours, which is better part of the day actually. So know your surrounding always, know the entry, exit points, know the lifts, where are the emergency ladders going down, and whom to contact. So in case of emergency, you should have the security guard's number. You should have the gatekeeper, guy's number if there is a gate system in this company. So you should know all that on back of your hand. You can also save it to your mobile phone or keep it on a fast call basis. So you should know the use of the equipment. Should know what are the fire safety signage, because a lot of signages are posted in the office and on the equipment also. So you can see that the printer, for example, or on the projector or computer, a lot of class A rated symbols are there. Then you may have a fire extinguisher, carbon dioxide mainly in offices, and even dry powder. So you need to know what are those, how to use them. Okay, if you don't know how to use them, at least you should know that somebody in the office should know that. So emergency escape routes are another important things. So people who are in the office can do this, or the in charge of the office can do this, that he can switch off the light, because in emergency usually the light goes off. So in an emergency, when the light is not there in a dark environment, how people can easily navigate out? So there must be, glow signs should be posted. Yeah, most of the people must have seen in an aeroplane. Usually glow signs are there, radium light signs which can show you exits. So this is very important in an office, and many offices, obviously, most of the offices these days are having a UPS backed exit sign, so that even if the light goes off, the UPS is enabling the light on the exit doors to exit signage at least for an hour. So Hse observation and reporting, as I said, it is very good to have a system of reporting for any kind of injury or any kind of incident inside the office. And it's very important to carry out office inspection. And a suitable risk assessment can be made and communicated to all the staff. Ideally, this risk assessment is communicated as a person is newly coming inside the company. And once in a year, every time whenever the risk assessment is updated, everyone is supposed to read the risk and sign off, so that it is understood that they understood what is the risk associated and why the risk assessment has been updated. So today's video I would like to stop here because of the the office safety points have been made, and I'm sure that you will use this video and it will enrich your many people who want to implement this will implement this, because I know there's very serious business out there, and for the people who for just kind of awareness, this can help you. So thank you very much and goodbye. Keep watching and share the video.